Well, a very warm welcome to everyone who's tuning in for this live broadcast. I am Chip McCabe up in the commentary box with you. I'm joined by the coach. Well, actually, I'm joined by a bit of football royalty, if you will. The coach of Olympic, winner of the Central League, just on the back of a massive National League win. The one and only Mr. Rupert Kemmies. Rupert, how are you this morning?
Very good, Chip. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're welcome, mate. It's my absolute pleasure. Teams are just lining up here before we get underway. What an absolute ripping day here in the Bay. Napier putting on the weather once again.
So we've got Petone here in the blue, and we've got Napier in the black. So Petone with a very good start yesterday, you see, Chip. I think they had 3 wins there, so one of the teams that is right at the top of their group, so one to watch. And then I think Napier need a win here, I think, to keep themselves in the quarterfinal contention. So it should be a cracking game.
Yeah, absolutely. So, as you said there, Rips, a must-win for Napier. Petone fielding a pretty strong team. Certainly one to watch. Out there is, of course, number 7, Bray Whitecliffe.
Yeah, he's a great player.
Great player.
Nice little left foot on him, so he should be a good one to watch in this game.
Absolutely. And I tell you one thing, Rupert, the level of football over the last day and a half, or day I should say, going around some of the pitches and watching, has been very high level indeed. And the referee just signalling now that it's nearly time to get underway. And yes, as you said before, here we go.
There you go. Petone sounds up for it.
They do indeed, mate.
Oh, so does Napier.
Oh, well, if that hasn't put goosebumps on your arms, I don't know what will, mate. I am so excited for this game. And a good crowd turnout down here this morning as well. Probably a few coffees to get over last night. All right. We're nearly underway here. And it's Napier to start. Do a quick formation here on the right-hand side.
Napier just holding the ball here, so we'll see if they want to try play against Petone, because I know that Petone will definitely try play today. So
a little bit of a long ball
there
there. Petone nudges it back, and Napier have got it. Didn't get a real good hold on it. And it'll be a Petone throw-in. So just trying to find their feet here in the first minute of the game or so. Interesting enough as well, Rupert, 25-minute halves. Now, as a coach yourself, you'll know that 25 minutes, not a lot of time. So what do you think the players will be looking to achieve in those 25 minutes?
Just got to be quite clinical in front of goal, Chip. You know, if you miss one, that can be the difference between getting a point or 3 points. So
absolutely. High intensity. It'll be an Napier throw-in, just down right in front of us in the commentary box here. And that's a good throw. Napier can't regain it. It'll be Petone now on the turn.
Oh, good little ball there from Bray.
There's options there. They'll keep it in the middle.
Go wide here, heaps of space. Well,
oh, that's a great
nice
ball.
Play.
Yep, nice play. Is he going to go long? He's going to drive for now. Oh, right in the
little
box.
ball in.
A little bit of touch here.
Oh! Cracking play by Petone there.
Great start.
Start on the right-hand side, switched it to the left, and just
Found
was off target.
Found the man. He certainly was in the right place, but yes, as you said, Rupert, just unfortunately off target, just over the top of the goal.
Nice control on the chest and brought it down, though, from the big number 9. So
absolutely. So a little bit of razzle-dazzle as we start here. And you can see both of these sides definitely gunning for that W, as Napier with the goal kick.
Well won by Petone. See if they look
driving here. There's Whitecliffe there, I believe. Good positioning. I'll play it back. Slow it down a little bit here. Into the middle. That left-hand side does have numbers there. And here's the switch. Oh, that's gone back to Napier. Oh, and there's a bit of a challenge up here, but Petone have managed to save themselves. Back down that left-hand side. Calling for an out there, but the referee, oh, no. They will play the out.
So talk to me as well, Chip. Good season for Greytown FC. Actually, I heard rumours that you were the Cap 4 manager, and since coming on board, I think you guys came second, wasn't it?
Yes, a cracking season, and a big shout out, obviously, to all of our GFC club out there tuning in and listening to this. Yeah, unfortunate that we didn't get the top position there. Wellington United taking the championship, but the boys will be happy with the top 2 finish.
I heard it's a little bit like the Wrexham FC, got big ambitions, going all the way to Central League, up to National League, and winning it with Greytown. I heard, yep.
Absolutely, yeah.
Excellent.
No, you've hit the nail on the head there, mate. We are certainly gunning for that Cap 3 position, hopefully in the next couple, and then from there, right up into the Central League, and maybe facing, who knows, you one day, Rupert, in the National League.
Yeah, hopefully not in Cap 3.
No, indeed not.
Oh,
here we go.
Cracking ball.
Oh,
here we go.
15 running in hard. Oh,
Is
can he
behind?
beat?
Oh, just didn't get a clean strike
like
on that one.
Might have just lost his footing there.
That was a cracking ball, though.
Absolutely. And we can see here.
I think that was Cam Houston there. So
number 15, Cam
yeah,
Houston.
nice run by him, but just didn't have the finishing touch.
Pressure's on here.
It's this guy out wide for Petone's giving them a bit of trouble.
Aidan Duran, number 8. Just in the middle there. Good challenge, and Petone will let it go. And
just bear with us for everyone watching with the names and the numbers. We don't have all of them in front of us, but we'll do our best. So.
Absolutely, as Petone now drive on the right-hand side.
Nice touch by Bro. Oh, unlucky.
Unlucky there.
Couldn't control that there.
Well, you'd have to say, Rupert, I mean, both of these sides are looking good as we come into just in the first 5 minutes of the half.
Yeah, well, they've both had a decent chance each, so it looks reasonably. Oh,
what have we got here?
Here we go.
That's
Could
a good
be
ball.
on.
Options
Here we
here.
go. Strike.
Oh, and
goal!
It's a goal to Napier.
Fantastic.
Very well controlled there. I think it was off the left. Let's have a look. Yep, no, we've got a bit of a delay on our replay here, but that was certainly a great goal. Good positioning there in the middle from Napier. Got the ball across the goal, and I think it was just finished on the left foot. Absolutely fantastic. There it is there. Bang.
And so failed clearance there by Petone leading to that goal. Napier won it high, and yeah, good finish there as well. So Napier goes 1-0 up against the Petone team that I don't think they've actually conceded a goal all tournament. So pressure's on Petone now to bounce back.
Yep.
And you can really sense here, Chip, that Napier is up for this one, aren't they?
Absolutely. Well, as you said at the start there, Roops, this is a must-win for them, coming off the back of yesterday, and they've certainly brought some intensity. I feel like Petone, they've certainly got the skills out there, but they just need to control the ball a little better. A couple of opportunities missed there, but it's very early stages of this game as Petone now take control on the right-hand side. They'll look for the middle.
Very tight.
Very tight. Options on the left.
Oh, well done there. Oh,
and there's
nice
the
switch.
ball.
Oh, unlucky.
Unlucky.
Well read by Napier there.
Very well, and they drive on the right-hand side now, just in front of the grandstand. Good pace here. Just a little bit of control. Back into
Good
the
switch
centre.
of play there.
And here we go. As Napier back out to the left-hand side. Oh, and that'll be off Petone. It'll be another Napier throw-in. Here we go. Oh. And Petone, it's a little bit messy now, the left-hand side, but looks like it's going to be another Napier throw-in. So they're making inches, getting closer to a potential scoring opportunity. As Napier now make the throw-in, and it's a missed touch. It'll be Petone now with another opportunity right-hand side.
Tried to go around. Great defending there.
Great defending. That's number 4, Matt Harvey for Napier with some great defending. Petone with the throw-in now.
Really just sense here, Chip, that one team's just got to get control of the ball and then really dominate this game.
Absolutely. I think at the moment...
It's very scrappy and...
yes. Here we go. Oh,
well, one
nothing
back.
in that. Referee says play on. Petone now. Look to slow it down a bit. Yeah, they'll play the left-hand side. Their left-hand side.
It's a good opportunity here for Petone just to hold the ball nicely.
And they just need to find their shape here, Petone. They're going to drive on that right-hand side now. A little bit of a pop out here.
Great play there.
And they're going to look
unlucky.
for the... Oh, very unlucky.
Good play there by Petone, though.
And that will be a Petone throw-in. And now it's them edging their way into Napier territory here. Great throw-in. Oh, some razzle-dazzle.
There's Bray.
That's great work.
He's always dangerous on the ball.
Oh, he's got some great skill. Oh, and
yeah,
there's going to be a call there. That will be a foul.
As we said, Chip, there goes Bray. He's one to watch. Very hard guy to keep big down.
Some fantastic footwork there, definitely showing his skill set. Napier not happy about that call, but you'd have to say that...
I think that's fair enough. That's definitely a foul there.
Certainly a fair foul.
Unless you're coaching Napier, then it's not a foul.
Well, absolutely.
We know what that's like.
We absolutely know what it's like to be on the opposite or the receiving side of a non-foul foul. So, can Petone use this opportunity? Here we go. Into the middle. They'll go for the header. Yep.
Got up for it, but yeah.
So, I think they need to make the most of this, regain their shape again, and bring some intensity as we move now just under 10 minutes in the first half. And both teams will be looking to control the ball a little bit more and look for some opportunities. And once again, it goes without saying, a big shout out to all of the organisers of this fantastic under-19s event. Great to be back after 2 years of the event not taking place during COVID. Napier certainly turning it on. Napier now. Little chip over the top here.
Little slip there. Oh, well done. Well recovered.
Well recovered by Petone, and it'll be a Petone throw-in. Oh,
look.
And we've got a little stare down here.
Oh, there's a bit of a stare down.
A little bit of a stare down there.
Bray just laughing that one off, though. Good on him.
Laughing that one off. And feeling the intensity of this matchup. Great game so far. Petone now, they'll look to get that out on the left-hand side, their left-hand side, just in front of the grandstand now. And it'll be another out.
It is quite a big, it's a good attribute of the Napier City Rovers. They're always robust in the tackle, and they're bringing that to the under-19 tournament as well.
Absolutely.
So it's just interesting to see how Petone reacts to that.
Yes, indeed, Rupert. They have certainly brought some intensity, the Napier players. Oh, little razzle-dazzle here. And they try to find the middle.
Oh, unlucky.
But that has been booted away by Napier now. And they're a bit tight in the back. They'll play it to the goalie. And they'll just time it out here a little bit. Regain a bit of that shape. And that could be the ball. Oh, just unfortunately didn't get it over the top of 5. Another header. Oh. And it has popped beautifully for Petone here, but unfortunately 2 Napier defenders will say no thank you. Again, a lot of people trying to find their positioning here. Little opportunity, left-hand side for Napier.
Can see here, Chip, as well. Oh, big challenge in there.
Very big challenge.
Nicely won back there. You can see Petone playing quite an aggressive press. Oh, there's a ball over top here.
And Napier unable to regain. Oh, no, they have. And numbers are here. They are gathering in the middle of the box, but no, Petone have done well here. Very well to get that out. Calling for a handball, and the referee will award that.
I was just saying there, Chip, they're playing with quite a high press, aggressive press, sorry, and you know, it's one of those ones as well for a tournament like this with so many games. You'd think that might just tire out in the later stages of the tournament, day 2 now, you know, and the legs are probably feeling it. But
absolutely, and as we know, those under-19s, they do like to stay up late, but hopefully the coaches have managed to get them in bed early.
Here we go.
Petone, I just feel like they need to maybe try and switch the dynamic a little bit here.
Great pitch as well, isn't it, Chip?
It is an absolutely beautiful pitch down here in Napier, and for those that have had the opportunity to play on it in the round robins, I've had nothing but good feedback on it from the coaches and the...
We're actually up here next weekend, Chip, playing Napier City Rovers, our National League side.
That's
so
right.
It'll be the third time that we've faced them this year. It's always a nice pitch to play on.
As we've got Napier now, another opportunity on their right-hand side. They'll take the challenge, and the linesman's...
I think there's a handball there.
got his...
Oh,
they take it quickly here. This could be an opportunity.
Oh, wow!
Not happy
the
down on the
linesman had his
sidelines.
flag up, but the ref just chose to ignore it. So,
Yep.
oh yeah, Petone not happy about that one.
Petone not happy at all, and you can hear that potentially coming down from the coach's box.
But as I say, Chip, always play on.
Always play on.
Always play on until that whistle blows.
Until that whistle blows. I mean, they teach it to you at 5 and 6, don't they, in the old fun football?
Do they?
Play to the whistle. I don't know, mate. I don't know, but
Sounded good.
it's all about fun, isn't it, at the end of the day? So this is a big corner here for Napier. And can they make the most of it? As we are now in the 13th minute, so just over 12 minutes to go. As it's headed off. Oh, opportunity there, and that'll drift just over the top of the net.
You have to say, though, Napier with the majority of the chances, Chip.
Well, you took the words right out of my mouth, just like the Meatloaf song there, Mr. Kimmies. Absolutely. Napier look the dominant side in this first half. I feel Petone, they really need to maybe just switch it up, play a long ball or two, try and get some ball to their speed down on that right-hand side. As again, Whitecliffe.
Oh, big
wow,
challenge
and
there.
that is going to be... Yep, as you can hear,
benches are calling for
the
a
bench
card.
is calling for a card. The referee's going to come in now. Doesn't look like he's reaching in his pocket.
Petone coach
He's just going to
his
go and
crew
check
to calm
in.
down.
He's going to say, are you okay? Looks like he is. We'll go back to the replay. And for those watching, we're just watching a bit of a delayed coverage here. And... yeah, oh, that is quite the slide.
Did look studs up there, but
it did look studs up. So it'll be
didn't
Petone.
look too high though. I don't think there's anything too malicious in that one.
Petone to regroup and reset here. Can they use the ball? Yep. Once again, that aggression from Napier coming in, and
yeah, Petone just struggling to deal with that in the meantime, but I'm sure there'll be a talking point at halftime for the coaching stuff.
So here we go. They'll play down on the right-hand side, and they'll switch
to the
good
left.
Switch. Great switch now. They've got numbers there. Just feel like...
Here we go. Petone finally getting on the ball now after 15 minutes and just
here we go.
Trying to dominate this game. I think they can run Napier around a bit. They do play some great football.
Well, off the back of 3 wins yesterday, Petone, you'd have to say, though, they might be a little bit disappointed with the start of this first half, but there is plenty of football to play as we now see that long pass. Oh, unfortunate there. He's going to call it.
Just a string of fouls here for Napier.
Yep. Might just need to keep their composure a little bit, Napier, as Petone edge further closer to the Napier goal. And can they make the most of this free kick here? There's Petone now looking for... oh, and he's gone straight over the top. Not quite sure what the Petone player was thinking there. Obviously saw a opportunity, but have to say at this stage of the game, you might have wanted to play that to one of the players in the box, mate.
No, it's always good to back yourself, though, isn't it? Got to have a crack sometimes.
Absolutely. So Napier will take the goal kick now. This broadcast obviously brought to you by CelloSport, the one and only. Very big shout out to them for having us in the commentary box today. As Napier play it long, centre of the field now. 15 will hit it through, and look at the pace now.
Oh,
Can they?
oh.
Oh, and he's calling
I
for an
think he's-
elbow there to the face. Nothing in it. The referee says play on. Petone now. They've got
they're
numbers.
breaking
Oh,
now.
and there's a
If they
big
can get it-
gaping
if they
piece of space on the right-hand side.
If they can get it to the other side.
No, they're going to play back on their left now, but they've managed to regain control. Oh, and you'd have to just say, now the ref's going to come back here. There might have been an elbow or a shoulder or something.
He's just going to go check on him there for the head injury because he's holding his head.
One of the Napier players has gone down. Yes, as you say, Rupert, holding his head there, and they'll time off. Oh, might have been a bit of a
so
clash
it just
there.
looked like a bit of a swing and elbow, but I don't think the Petone player meant to do that. But at the same time, I'm sure that hurt the Napier City forward.
Yes, and I'll take a bit of a pause here. The boys will have a bit of time to rest their legs, stretch them out. And so we'll be back. Play will commence very, very soon. So obviously a big day for you yesterday, Mr. Kimmies. Birkenhead at home. Well, in Wellington.
Sort of home, yeah.
Sort of home. Cracking game, mate. 2-0. Which, where does that put you guys on the table now?
We are sitting pretty at the moment, but we're top of the National League, but it might just be for one day. But Auckland City play later on today against Napier City Rovers. So we'll be supporting Napier City Rovers big time.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be a few locals that'll be tuning into that game.
For sure, should be a cracking game.
Cracking game for City.
But yeah, 2 good goals from our guys. Jonty Rubos, fantastic finish, and then Jack Henry, great finish.
Absolutely.
Good team goal. So.
Yep, no, that Henry goal was absolutely fantastic watch.
And the third clean sheet in a row as well. So Scott Pacelli having an absolute
blinder.
Great game.
Blinder.
He was our man of the match, and some absolutely outstanding saves there.
Yes, no, he did play exceptionally well, and another clean sheet, as you said. You know, it doesn't get much better for that as a coach. And of course,
here we go. They are getting the game.
We're back underway here, and it'll be Napier to start them back off. Now approaching the 20th minute of the first half. They'll play it down their left-hand side. Napier, they'll go long. Can he find the player here? Oh, Petone's done well there, and they've managed to turn it. Very tight in the middle, but they've managed to get it through. Petone now. Oh, and this could be played well here. Right-hand side. It's Whitecliffe again with a little razzle-dazzle. He'll slow it down. He's looking for numbers. Great ball in the middle, but there's just unfortunately no one there to back it up. So Napier will take it and go and look to get it back out. Once again, kind of the story of the first half for Petone. A couple of opportunities there, but they just haven't managed to quite finish. As Napier playing a little bit more of an aggressive game down the right-hand side, just in front of us here in the commentary box.
Oh,
wow,
they're
really putting in some aggressive nature. Napier. And we look now as they go back. Petone. A little bit of space there. They'll play
nice
left-hand
little ball in
side. And can they keep the momentum going?
Great ball through.
Great
Can
ball
he
through.
finish?
Can he finish? And that is
What a goal!
Petone.
Fantastic goal there.
In the 20th minute. Absolutely fantastic finish.
Bringing it back to 1-1 there, Chip. We've got a game on our hands.
We have definitely got a game on our hands, Rupert Kimmies. And it all kind of started after that foul given down on the right-hand side.
Some good interplay to get it out there, and then the through ball through to their forward days. Fantastic finish as well.
Just as I was saying, the opportunities are there. They couldn't quite manage to finish, and they made me eat my words. So good on you, Petone. Look at that, and just great handle there.
Apologies if this is wrong, but I think that was Harry Graham, that one. So fantastic finish by him.
Really good control of the ball as well to beat the keeper. Napier coming back strong, though, off the tip-off, and
nearly straight
nearly
back into it and cleared by Petone there.
Petone's done well there to get that out, but certainly not going to write Napier off by any means.
What a game we've got here.
Oh, I'd have to say, mate, it doesn't get much more exciting than this. Sun's out, guns out.
Well, you got no guns though, Chip.
Let's be honest, mate. They are very small. Here we go now for Petone. I'll try to make the most of this last 3 minutes of the first half, plus potentially a little bit of injury time. Long ball down, left-hand
Trying
side.
to find the number 9 again. If they
switched
get out
off.
to Bray here.
Oh, here we go. Bray on
Good
the right-hand
position for him to
side.
be.
He's
Oh,
chipped it over the
chipped
top.
for
Just
9.
looking for that through ball.
Oh, he's done
He's
really
done
well
very
to get
well
back.
to control it. They'll come back.
but then
Napier
well
will
defended.
clear. Excellent.
It's just a throw onto Petone here.
And it's Petone that'll play it back now. We've got a little bit of time here. Looking for space. They'll go on their left-hand side. The ball has managed to escape through to the Napier keeper. As he picks it up now. Napier. He's going to go long on that right-hand side of theirs, just in front of the grandstand again. Napier chipping it over the top with a little header, and Petone kicking it back down into a little bit of no man's land, but they've managed to tighten up here. Space on the right-hand side again. Petone now keeping it in the middle. Just coming over the top now. And it's that right-hand side. The ball has managed to stay in. Keeper's come right out of the box here, and he's going to boot that right down into the grandstand. And what a thrilling first half it has been in this Napier versus Petone game. As we mentioned before, Petone on the back of 3 wins. Napier a must-win for them. Little chip over the top now. Petone,
It's going to
Petone regained it. And he's going to go for goal. Good strike on it, but straight to the keeper in this instance.
Just sense here that Petone's getting on top here.
Absolutely, Rupert. It feels like they've had a little momentum just after that goal. And despite Napier racing back into their goal territory.
Could it be the commentator's curse here?
Oh, could it be indeed. And Petone, there's a bit of an argy-bargy there. And the referee, yes, they're going to call that. But it will go to Petone as we approach 25th minute now in this game. And what a game it is. So there can't be that much longer to... Oh, we've still got a little bit of time here just before the referee calls for half-time. Unfortunate touch. No, that is half-time now. And the boys will come back into the sheds after a cracking first half. It is, of course, 1-1. Petone Napier. And Rupert Kemmies, what do you think of that first half, mate?
It's pretty good. Great chat.
Absolutely. No, 2 dynamic sides going into half-time. As a coach, what are the... Oh, we've cut off now. There you go. Thanks for that, Rips. We'll come back.
And here come the players back onto the pitch. Sorry about that answer before, Chip. That was a one-word answer saying it was good.
Yeah, well, I did think, mate, going to, the coach of a National League side for a summary of the first half, I would have got something a little bit more in-depth than good.
Yeah,
but,
I was quite disappointed in that answer.
That's
and
okay.
and myself. But anyway, we crack on.
We crack on, mate. We're back in
It was a cracking first half to answer that question, Chip. I'm excited for the second half too.
Absolutely. And the coaches would have given both sides a good rev up here, I think. A couple of things to work on, but certainly exciting first half. And I'm very much looking forward to a ripper of a second as Petone gets us underway. They'll play it long, right-hand side.
What do you think the words were by the coaching staff at the half-time?
Well, I would have said, I would have thought Petone probably, again, as I said in the last half, a few missed opportunities there. We need to regain some of that control, balls to feet, and maybe just have a go. Don't be afraid to get your confidence up, play it long,
And
play that switch ball.
Maybe just be a bit more clinical in front of goal, you think?
Absolutely, Rupert.
Yeah.
Again, a little bit of through ball here from Napier. Can't finish. Yeah. Napier, hey, look, they're playing with great aggression. Keep it up, boys. Keep the press going. Absolutely. But once again, let's just not let those silly fouls get the better of us. And just tidying up a little bit of that control. Petone looked to have shifted their defence here. Certainly a little bit more aggressive. And Napier,
big tackle in there, big challenge.
A little bit of a traffic jam there in the middle of the pitch.
That 13 who's just on the boys, a tidy player, that one. I think it's Billy Check, I believe.
Billy Check, yes. Not Cheds. Definitely not Cheds, as we thought before off the game card. I think it's Billy Check. But if it is Cheds.
But yeah, he's very good on the ball and good asset for this team, I believe.
Strong pass there. And there's Whitecliffe as well. He's had a cracking first half. Certainly a standout player. And they'll play it down left-hand side now. Petone back to the keeper. He's taking the time here.
Nice play by Petone.
Yes. Out to Whitecliffe again on that right-hand side, just
good
in front
play
of goal.
Here. Great play.
Got a nice little bit of speed
move.
here. That is class.
Oh, and he brings him down. That's got to be a card.
And he's going to go straight for a card, absolutely.
Fantastic football there by Petone.
Great play there from Petone, really showing their speed through Whitecliffe on that right-hand side. Some came out of the ranks there like the Roadrunner, and unfortunately, if you were to use a Wile Coyote annotation, you'd say he pulled him down. A little bit of TNT still left in these teams, of course, as we was discussing in the half-time break. A lot of football for these young guys to play over the 3 days here in Napier. And
let's see if Petone can make the most of this opportunity.
I have to say, Petone will be looking absolutely to make something here. That's a good ball.
Good ball in.
And
well defended.
Napier defended well. Now, can they switch here? That's a bit of a long ball, maybe a wasted opportunity on the right-hand side. And Petone now regaining. They'll play down the left. A little bit of time here. And, that's not a great pass. Napier now in the middle.
Big challenge. Referee waves it off.
Play on. They'll go now back out to Whitecliffe. They're going to call handball, and they've been awarded that, which a little
fiery
bit
game we've
with.
got here, Chip.
Very fiery game indeed, Rupert Kimmings.
What a way to start a Sunday morning.
I tell you what, it doesn't get much better than this. Beautiful day here in the Hawke's Bay, of course.
Meant to be 21 degrees later on today.
It is indeed, and the UV index is going to be quite high. So a reminder to all those who might be on the couch at the moment with their morning coffee, make sure you slip, slop and slap as you go out later today, because it is going to get hot. Referee's called that for Petone.
A bit of afters there.
A bit of argy-bargy there, but nothing in it really, just a friendly tap on the back. Football is the winner on the day. Coach is not too happy about it. He's going to talk to Lino.
Napier coach here having a word to the Lino. He's not happy about something there.
Petone, they'll get us started again. Balls to feet here, passing around. They'll go to the middle. It's just got in front of the Petone player. Again, chip over the top from Petone. It's come inside, but unfortunately, again, just couldn't get it back into the middle of the box where numbers were there. And we're now into 5 minutes in the first half. Second half. First half, of course, being over. So away we go. It'll be Napier, their goalie, to get us back underway here. And a cracking turnout for this morning's game. Supporters on both the Napier and Petone sides here.
Oh, well worked.
And that's through. Is he on?
Could have brought him down there.
Certainly was on. The ball remains in play. Napier now just on the right-hand side. They'll play it back. Chips
Good
into
play
the
here
middle.
by Napier.
Moving the ball around well.
It's a decent play
And
there.
here
14.
we go, right out. Chip over the top. Off the right-hand foot. He's managed to fake it. Nothing in that.
Good little passage of
And
play
out to
here.
the right-hand side now. Little touch. He's going to try and chip it over the top. It's come off a Petone player. Petone have done well there to get it back out. They've turned
Great
here
little turn here.
in the middle. Numbers to the right-hand side. It's Whitecliffe again.
Great turn
showing-
by Jared.
Showing fantastic speed. Whitecliffe controls well. It's just shot out, unfortunately. Again,
Final
Petone
product there.
not finding the man. It'll go to Napier's goalkeeper.
Tell you what, this Jimmy up the top here for Napier is quite a player, isn't he?
He absolutely is, Jimmy.
And I see that he's looks like he's sporting a mullet too.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's made a comeback, the old Moulet. I, of course, was sporting one in 1994 at the ripe age of 8. And it always goes down well on the back of the neck. Party in the front. I mean, business in the front, party in the back. Speaking of the back, it's Napier now to control it. Just inside their half now as it comes over to Petone on the right-hand side.
Oh, great turn.
And the ball now kicked out. Just want to give a big shout out to all those messaging in. Mr. Des Smith, all the way from Wainuiomata, who's tuned in to watch this game. Deso, hope the morning is treating you well, mate. And of course, we've got a couple of others all around the country actually, that are sending us messages. Their Roops tuning in for this broadcast of two great teams going at it as we get into now 30 minutes. Plenty of football to play in the second half. As Petone loving this right-hand side. Here's the speed, and they'll look for that through ball. Just another chip over the top. Oh, it could be on here. Napier do well to get it out. But it's Petone that'll take back control. Oh. Opportunity there, but unfortunately just missed. Couldn't quite get to it.
So they've gone with a corner as well here, Chip.
Absolutely. And how many corners in the game so far? One apiece. So Petone be looking to make the most of this opportunity. Oh, and they've played it short. Okay. Little chip back over the top now.
Good
That's
little
off
ball
the
in.
head. And
What a finish.
What a goal! Petone play the short corner. Chip over the top into the middle. Off the head of a Petone player. And what a goal. Sensational stuff. And all of a sudden, it is 2-1 down here in Napier. The crowd's going absolutely bonkers.
Well, Napier scored first, Chip, and then now it's been 2 to Petone, so great response from them.
Absolutely.
And great ball in from Bray for that one, so great assist from him, whipping it over the top of his left foot, and great finish there.
Look, I just love the creativity of Petone taking that short corner and then the little chip over the top from Whitecliffe. Absolutely phenomenal football. Class stuff, and it'll be Petone that take the lead now. 2-1 over Napier, and hopefully Napier's frustrations don't get the better of them. You'd have to say, Rupert, this is a time where you'd want them to play some cool, calm, collected football.
You would, Chip, and Petone's doing that quite well. So, but saying that as well, Napier's had some great passages to play in this second half. So,
I definitely would not knock that in a Napier team off just yet, because they have certainly got some depth in this side, and that is a great ball into the middle of the box. Can they use it just over the top of a Napier player? Petone, they'll look to clear it out, but the ball's gone straight up in the air. They've managed to regain control in the middle of the park now. Not the strongest of passes, but Whitecliffe will take it. He's got some great pace.
Runs inside.
And he's made his way into the middle. Napier now. They've regained control. Big long ball over the right-hand side. Petone
here
looks
comes Jimmy chasing it down as well.
take it, and they'll
And
play
well
it
defended.
safe. Well defended. Yes, that Jimmy's been playing a great game of football as well, as Petone seemed to find some momentum. But Napier will have the throw in here. And as we approach the last quarter of this game. Some big streams going on around the park, Rupert. So
I believe that would be for Olympic.
Sounds like
You'd
it's
hope
coming
so.
from that direction. And here we go, Whitecliffe again. Great ball out into the right-hand side. Beats the player.
It's gone
Petone
around
here,
him.
it's gone around him. He's got space. Can he whip it back in?
Oh, just needed to cut that back, but great play there.
Once again, moving into space. They love that right-hand side.
Harry Graham, he's got a great turn of pace.
Great turn of pace. Beat the Napier player
Good ball
there
control.
on the outside, and they are loving that right hand at the moment. You'd have to say Petone, that's where they like to put it, and why wouldn't you? Because
Let's just see here, Chip, if they just try to do the same thing as they did last time with the short corner and then Bray putting the ball in.
well, you know,
Or whether Napier will defend it a bit differently.
repetition does create routine, but I don't know whether they'll do the same again. But hey, you never know in the game of football, Rupert. And of course they do. They play it again. Play it short. Whitecliffe looking good here off his left. He likes it.
Oh, what a goal!
Absolutely fantastic goal.
What a goal from Bray.
And he's putting up the celebrations, of course. And why wouldn't you? What an
What a goal
absolute
there.
ripper of a goal.
So
Now,
they've just
let's-
gone.
Did
Just
that
gone.
come off another Petone player, or was that?
Took a deflection. But yeah, they've gone for the short corner again. And Bray, instead of sending the ball in, just backed himself. As we said before, just sometimes you got to back yourself, and he's hit that very well.
Just watching it here, and he's gone off his left. I feel like it.
It's taken a deflection, I think, off a Napier City
I
player.
feel like it might have, but he definitely
Great
puts
strike, great goal.
absolute steam in the cannon and let it rip.
And that's what we're saying. The start of the game, definitely a player to watch in the future. He's playing well here, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes over the next few years as well, Chip.
Absolutely. As Petone now take a commanding lead, you'd say 3-1 in the 36th minute of this game.
It's a long way back now for Napier, but
It would be,
they've
but-
had some chances, and yeah, I'm sure they'll get a couple more.
Well, as they say, it's not over until the old lady sings, and
Good run here.
Napier
Out
look
to
like
Jimmy.
they've-
Good ball in
great
by
switch
Jimmy.
there. Number 8 just holding on to it. He's got two defenders on him, and Petone have done well there. Little pace on the left-hand side as they'll drive out, but Napier turned it over, and he's going to call that a foul. Well, Napier won't be happy about that. No. 14 is very much expressing his...
Looked a little bit weak, that foul given, but...
Yep. Not happy about it. And hang
Oh,
on.
there we go.
And this is what you do not do, Rupert.
A bit of yellow card for dissent here, I
You
think.
do not do that. As you know, the referee's not going to take anything for it. He's going to call him over here. And he's going to give him a little bit of a talking to, a little bit of the old
Give him a yellow card,
headmasters.
yep.
And that's a yellow. Wow.
Well, big clap from...
Big clap from some of the supporters, yeah.
Jeepers.
And
They're
safe
happy
to
about
say,
that one, aren't
Petone are happy about that one. Might have been one of those situations where he's been doing it all day, ref. And being on the sidelines, Rupert, you know how disappointing that can be. Nevertheless, we are back underway. Petone playing it now. And
Nice.
look to get out of their territory here. And Napier regaining control. Petone back to Napier. Napier going to play a little bit of a loose ball, but they've managed to find a player in the centre of the field. And once again going in. Oh, it's very scraggy.
He's going in very strong with the yellow card there as well, Chip.
Oh, well, and just deflects off the back of a Petone player's back.
Thought that would have been a
It's
high foot
getting
there.
very
too.
high intensity now. And
It
they'll
is.
manage to kick it out down on the right-hand side. Petone's right-hand side, that is. Napier regain possession. Petone now in the middle. They'll kick through. Just need to slow it down a little bit here. It feels like. All right, play the whistle.
It's getting very scrappy in here, isn't it, Chip?
Very scrappy in the middle. And here we go. Napier now. Turn it around. Just feel like they need to play it out this left-hand side maybe. But they've regained it on the right. And they're doing a good job here. And they'll call that a foul. And Napier not happy. Well, as I said, after the halftime speeches, one of the things was just those loose fouls.
A lot of fouls there, eh?
And just looking at the stats now. Oh, wow.
Yes,
11
it's
free kicks conceded.
11 free kicks to Napier. And only
And goalie's
3
done
to
well there.
Petone.
Yes, 11 free kicks conceded throughout this game.
That's a lot, Chip.
It's a lot of fouls, a lot of loose fouls as well.
And just looks like Petone's going to the bench now to put on a couple of subs here.
So we've got a bit of a sub, and it'll be number 10, Ollie Keith, and number 3, Jack Hitchinson, or Atchinson, but I think it's Hitchinson.
As we said, we'll apologise. There's some handwriting issues with the cards that we've been given here, but
we promise you we can read.
Anyway, Jack and Ollie are coming on.
Jack and Ollie coming on there for Petone. Fresh legs. And a big round of applause.
Fresh legs and a big shift from the boys that have been on the pitch there.
Absolutely. So just coming off now.
Let's see if the subs can make an impact here.
So
the ref coming over to talk to one of the Napier coaches. Be explaining one of his decisions, but not happy about something, are they?
No.
Oh, here we go.
Over the top. Petone now. Oh, no.
Thought about the bicycle.
Thought about it. Napier now, left-hand side. The pace on Whitecliffe, though, he's just run that player down, and he's done very, very well to once again draw the foul from Napier. So
14
that's now
foul.
14 fouls. I've jumped ahead of ourselves there, but it's actually 12 fouls.
Oh, joke, sorry.
But, that's why we've got Reese up here and looking after us with the stats.
And just a goal kick here.
Right, as we are now for 4 minutes to go, and what has been a cracking game. Napier now. They play down right-hand side. Petone managed to defend well here.
I have to say, Chip, I'm quite impressed with this Petone side, and they really just want to play. They putting some good stuff together and creating some very good chances.
Here we go again on that right-hand side. Whitecliffe shows his speed. And Napier send it out. Yes, no, you did right, Rupert. I mean, look, it did take a little bit of time in that first half for them to find their feet, but you'd have to say after their first goal, their confidence levels have really spiked, and, well, they have definitely been the better of the two teams.
You can see a resurgence as well of the Petone club in the last couple of years. I know that Ryan Edwards is the head coach of the Central League side, and they've been playing some really good football, and it seems to be filtering down to now into these youth sides. So, yeah, kudos to them as well. Doing a good job.
Yes, no, we're very fortunate with the coaching staff that we have all around the country that are putting in time. And oh, hang on, what's going on here? Oh no, we've got a player down. He's reaching for his face, signaling that there might have been something, a little bit of obstruction there from another player. Not sure that it was intentional, but they'll just pause the clock for a little injury time here. But no, you did right, Rupert. Just going back to what you were saying, and obviously a big thank you and shout out to all those coaches, the management crew, the staff, the physios, everyone.
Especially the management crew of Greytown FC.
Absolutely.
And coaches.
Well, it's a thankless job, you know, and we do like to give
I heard a
recognition.
rumour that you don't actually go to any trainings. You kind of just turn up on the Saturday just for the beer after.
Well, you know what they say about rumours. Half the time they're true, and in that case it is completely accurate. I did not go to any trainings this year, Rupert,
No.
but certainly did turn up on game day and give the lungs a good battering on the sidelines
Excellent.
with a few bevies in hand
That's what it's all about, though.
at the wonderful Soldier Memorial Park, the home ground to Greytown. As number 9 now will leave the pitch by the looks of it, or is he just
Yeah,
taking
he's just got
position?
he's got some treatment there, Chip, so he'll be off, and then
He's
the
just off
referee
now.
will call him back on when he's ready, and he's given the wave, and he's back on.
And here we go. Napier now feeling they just want to finish with maybe a goal, something strong to finish them off and get some confidence.
Try and get
as they
themselves back into this game with a goal here.
go on to their next game.
Good ball in
Long ball
behind.
for Petone down left-hand side, just in front of the commentary
The
box.
defender's done well there.
And Napier, you did right. Mr. Kimmy's done very well there as they punch back in. Napier now in the middle. Petone got a nice little touch on it. They'll play it back. And Petone will go back to goalie. He's going to launch that one right down, back into the middle. Eyeing up for, well, there's a missed header opportunity there. And Napier regain control. Just in front of us. They're going to call that out. Napier
that's
coaching
a
staff
foul.
looking for a foul there. And they have been awarded that foul. So this time it's Napier with the free kick.
Looks like another Petone sub here warming up.
Yeah, number 5.
Jackson Haynes.
Jackson Haynes, just in front of us. And that one has gone. Oh, it's remained in. It'll be Napier ball. Play it very quickly as this clock starts winding down into the final minutes of this game. Petone, they've managed to get control here. 2 defenders on the Petone player. Kept it in. Done well to keep it in. Petone now. Oh, yes. And Napier now. They'll take it into the middle. Oh.
Got the ball.
No, play the whistle here. The referee
not happy
says.
about that, but ball through.
Napier, they've managed to get it. A little bit of space in the middle now. They'll chip over the top. Petone have done well to defend. Linesman's got his flag up. Potentially signalling. Not sure what that was. Just out of my right side. And going for the sub now. Petone will play.
Who's coming off here?
The sub. Number 5 going on for this tall young man. And he gets a very big round of applause for a job well done. Number 9. Of course.
Oh, yeah, great player. He's the guy.
Ben Morey. Ben Morey? Ben?
No.
No, not Ben. Sorry, I'm looking at the
the wrong team,
Napier
mate.
team.
Terry Graham, Chip, you got...
Apologies there. For
He had a
Petone
fantastic
listeners.
game.
Had a
Really
fantastic
good
game.
turn of pace on him.
As the energy has not diffused here by any means. Petone now maybe looking for that number 4 goal. Here we go, Napier. Oh, they just push it out again.
Certainly looking to get back into this one, aren't they, Chip?
Absolutely. I just feel they might not have enough time. A little bit of injury time now. The clock showing 46 minutes on the official.
I think there's number 10 to go, Chip.
Goalkeeper's team.
You're not very good with these timings, are you?
I was going to say, it felt like this game was going to be ended too soon, but there you go, people out there listening. We've actually got an extra
It's about number 5, I think.
5 to go, so it's not over yet as Napier regain control. Doing well now. They'll play down to their right-hand side, header into the middle. Can they turn? And that's a good little ball to number 10. He's managed to...
Tony's great on the transition, though. They're getting numbers behind the ball as soon as they lose it.
Straight back to Petone now. They're going to play a little bit of passing just on the left-hand side. They'll shoot now to the centre. Looking for numbers out on that right-hand side. Play it back now. Nice and safe. Oh, he's managed to find a little gap there down the centre right-hand side. Napier now have not managed to regain control. Petone, they'll play in the middle. It's a great little ball. And they've really got their shape nice here. Some great footwork there from Whitecliffe. He'll play it to the left-hand side. Pops over the top. Napier managed to just save it. And that might be a corner for Petone, yes. Well, you'd say third time's a charm, but will they play a short corner? Again, Rupert Gimmies.
And I think we got that wrong there before as well. When number 5 came on, we were reading the Napier City one again. So
absolutely.
Number 5 is actually Harry. So Harry came on before for Petone. So he looked like he was eyeing up an opportunity at that back post there. So
there you are, listeners.
And hopefully he can try get on the score sheet here. He's a
phenomenal player.
Quite a tall lad. So
yeah, no, you'd have to say there's an option there. Doesn't look like they're going to play it short here. Whitecliffe to whip it in. And here it comes. That's a nice ball right in the middle. And
here we go.
Oh, goals on. Oh. No, unfortunately, just finding the outside of the goal there. But you were dead right in your analogy, Rupert Kimmies, looking for number 5. Certainly matches the profile of where you'd want to put the ball. And Whitecliffe had that idea. Unfortunate for Petone. Couldn't quite finish off. And, of course, Rupert will be back tonight at 5 o'clock for the quarterfinals of this Under-19s tournament here in Napier. So for all those listening now, be sure to get your fish and chips out.
There comes Jimmy.
Tune back in. Napier now down the left-hand side. As it goes out, it's awarded.
Napier really need a goal here soon if they're going to get back into this one.
Absolutely. Wouldn't say it's over yet. This Napier team has looked dangerous at times. And there goes. Great throw. Finding the Napier player. He's popped it over the top. Petone will header it back. Forward momentum from Napier, but Petone again managed to defend well. Taking the time in the back. They've switched it up
great
here.
switch of play there.
And that's gone down the right-hand side, looking for Whitecliffe again.
Oh, unlucky. Well read by the Napier City Rovers defender.
Oh, there's a through ball here. Can he beat the keeper?
He's gone round
He's
him.
gone round. And
Oh, is it?
Oh,
Yes,
it has.
what a goal.
I thought for a moment there Napier might have deflected that, but no, he's managed to get that in. And once again, Petone with a fantastic finish.
And
Right
there you
on
go,
the
right
full
on
time.
the full time. And
What a game. What an absolute game.
and that was actually the substitute that we got the name wrong. So Harry, great finish by him coming on and scoring that goal, ending 4-1.
What an absolute ripper of a game here. 4-1 to Petone, showing some absolute magic. Unfortunate for Napier that they couldn't just find their feet and their shape, but you'd have to say it was a great game of football, Rupert Hemmies.
Yep, and thanks for having us. And yeah, we'll see you back here for the quarterfinal.
We
And
will,
Thanks,
indeed.
Chip.
And thank you to all those tuning in. We'll see you at 5 o'clock tonight for the quarterfinals. I'm very much looking forward to that. And have a fantastic day out there to all of our viewers.